Whew. Yeah, what's good, Kelvin? I think somebody flagged me. That's what I think happened. I don't think it was a YouTube moderator. It wasn't a, I don't believe it was a YouTube moderator. I need more heels. I'm not burning enough calories. Anyway, Tiny D, yeah, it was weird. They tried to give me a strike for bullying and harassment. I don't think I can bully a dead alleged pedophile. I don't think I can do that. I think since they saying it was bullying and harassment, I think someone flagged my channel. That's what I think. Because I appealed it, and 5 minutes later, they granted the appeal. You know, I think that somebody flagged my channel. Maybe some content creator who's growing a beard, like I was growing a beard. Somebody who's into gaming and you know, whatnot. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one I believe is showing up on my channel as a Christian Caucasian for Trump. But that's just a theory, you know what I mean? That's just a theory of mine. I can't prove that. What's funny to me is, since it's just speculation, I wonder who actually tried to strike my channel down. Because that would have been, so I've been on this for an hour. I've been doing this for an hour, and I've only burned 300 calories. The fuck? I need heels. Anyway, I ain't complaining. I'm still enjoying the beauty of this place. You know what I mean? Still enjoying it. Anyway, look, my channel was dead anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whoever tried to take my channel down is dead. Look, I came in too late, right? To be discussing things, to discuss the things that I discuss on my channel, I started it too late. I came in just when they started cracking down on content like this. And yeah, my channel's not gonna grow. So I don't know why, you know, you're trying to flag me. I'm really no threat, really. I mean, you do what you want, but I'm just gonna appeal it, and the appeal is gonna likely be granted, like it was last time, because I'm not bullying and harassing anyone, especially not in a sexual manner. But it's all good. It's all good. Man, let me see. Yeah, I'm sure it was a Christian Caucasian guy. I just think he's Lucas. I don't know why. He came in here before and tried to make the live stream about Lucas. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. Woo! Hear that echo? Anyway, I might have to take my bike out here sometime too. It's a mountain biking trail as well. All right. It's time to take my first drink of water. March tea was good. Whew. Damn it. Try to put this drink up. All right. It's freezing there. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's about 40 something degrees here. But I was talking about Jean-Luc. Damn, I forgot his last name. I don't know why I keep forgetting his last name. Jeffrey Epstein's buddy, who hung himself in a jail in France, you know what I'm saying, to escape the punishment for trafficking over 1,000 children, allegedly. But, of course, there were no cameras to capture the actual suicide. So who knows? Huh? Who knows? Yeah, Jean-Luc Brunel, yes, exactly. Thanks, Habakai. Oh, by the way, Habakai was the one who brought this story to my attention because, of course, mainstream media, they're not talking about it. No other content creators talking about it. Shout out to Habakai for bringing me that info. I read a couple articles. Yeah, he was in it thick. He was in it thick. He was really a enemy of the children. You know what I mean? That's what that guy was. He was really enemy of the children, y'all. And this is what I'm talking about. We have to protect our children. He was a creep. Brunel, who believed to have been a key member of Epstein's inner circle, was not on suicide watch at the time and did not have cameras in his cell at the Lausde prison in Paris. Exactly. Conveniently, he wasn't on suicide watch and they had no cameras on him. Y'all know what I think that's about. You know what I mean? I think this takes me back. But you walk in a store and 50 cameras. Yeah, you can't even walk down the street without 50 of them cameras on you. Can't even walk down the street in certain cities without cameras all on you. You know what I mean? But there are no cameras in that prison? Seriously? On a high profile criminal that's part of a huge sex trafficking ring? You're gonna tell me that you didn't have an eye on that guy 24/7? Complete and utter nonsense, y'all. Complete and utter nonsense. Okay. All right. Yeah, right. He was not a person of interest to keep an eye on? Good point. Good question. Good question. Apparently not. All right. I think I want to turn around. Yeah. But, you know, that's the story of the times, right? That's the sign of the times. Which brings me to the Louisiana couple, right? Now these people aren't elites, but, you know, they did come after our children. They did come after the children. They did horrible things to children. So this teacher in Louisiana, you know, she had been giving her kids in her classroom cupcakes with tainted with the sperm of her husband, who apparently was a cop, had been a cop for a number of years. So here we have another example of this sickness, right? The sickness in the world that is greatly affecting our children. But my question is, how long has she been doing something like this? And how many people actually knew about it? And the only reason they got caught is because they had got caught with child porn at their home. So, my question is, how long has this been going on? And how many people know about it? And how many other teachers are doing the same type of shit to their children? I told you guys a while ago about the teacher in LAUSD in Los Angeles who was giving his kids cookies laced with sperm, right? And he got caught because he got caught with pictures of the naked children in his classroom somewhere. I think it was in his office or at his home. That's the only reason he got caught. But apparently, teachers had complained about this for over 20 years. There have been complaints filed against this teacher for over 20 years. And they just kept sweeping it under the rug until they couldn't do it anymore. You know, my wife, since we've been out here, she's been entertaining the idea of homeschooling or having the children go to school. And I don't care how much nicer the people in South Carolina are. I don't care how much better the reviews of the schools in South Carolina are. My children are not stepping foot in a classroom. You understand? That is not going to happen. They're going to continue to homeschool. As a matter of fact, the homeschooling program out here is pretty dang good. You know, because, you know, my wife gets a little overwhelmed. Good morning. My wife, she gets a little overwhelmed with homeschooling the kids, you know, because it's a lot. We got 6 kids, and she has to homeschool 4 of them, right? Because 2 of them are under school age. But she has to homeschool 4 of them, turn in paperwork every week, you know what I'm saying? Turn in learning samples, tests, all this other shit. It gets overwhelming. But I'm like, look, there's a homeschooling program here in South Carolina where it's like they'll be, you know, she won't be in charge of the curriculum anymore. You know, the kids will all get a laptop and they'll be, you know, with teachers from the laptop. And that way, she doesn't have to focus all her time for so many hours a day actually trying to help the children learn certain shit. They'll have teachers for that, you know what I mean? And they actually have it where your kids can go and link up with other kids. You know, you hang out with the parents. You know, the parents get together, and it's like a co-op. So that's something that we're looking into, because every time we consider maybe sending our children to school, something like this happens, and it's a stark reminder. Now, it's not the only reason, right? Of course, to homeschool your children is because you're afraid of pedophiles, right? No, that's not the only reason. There's a number of reasons, man. I can give you 1,000,000 of them. You know, it will take me 1,000,000 days to give you all the reasons, but, you know, it is what it is. A teacher in the UK was allowed to abuse 9+ children from 2005 to 2017. Fucking sick. Yeah, they'll be virtual schooling, exactly. A teacher was told in the report, yeah, because they're pieces of shit. But we are safe effectively. Okay, in George W. Bush world, you have to repeat the truth over and over until it sinks in. Black is white and white is black, exactly. Very nasty and sick. I don't know why they don't give them no years. What do you give them years for? Take them out back. Take them out back. Immediately. As soon as, look, they confessed. Point blank period. They confessed. There's no point in putting them in prison. For what? Why waste our taxpayer money? No. All they need is some copper, some lead, and some brass, and you know what I'm saying? And right at the base of the skull. Quick. Or like I said, take them out to some place like this. Take them out to a place like this, you know. Y'all see it. Take them out to a place like this. Tie them to one of these here trees. And maybe in the dead of winter, somewhere in Minnesota, or, you know what I'm saying, freezing cold. And just let the elements take care of them. Nice and cheap and easy. Why are we feeding and housing these people for 41 years? Huh? What's the point? Fucking nonsense. Gas, gas, gas. Yep. No gas. That costs money too. Nope. We don't need to spend no more than $1 on these people. No more than $1. No more than $1. Hell, not even that. If the courtroom, depending on where the courtroom is, you know, if there's a desert nearby, bury their ass neck deep in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Let the coyotes have fun with them. You know what I mean? I don't see a point. And then film it. Film the whole thing with a time-lapse camera and show it to the world. Like, look, this is what happens when you get caught being a pedophile. Okay? This is what happens when you get caught diddling children. You don't get a pass. Point blank and period. It's simple. There's no point keeping these people alive. For what? They can't be rehabilitated. You can't, these people cannot be rehabilitated. So why keep them in prison that long? Even murderers, right? Convicted murderers. What's the point? Why have them spend life in prison? The whole point of prison is to rehabilitate, right? To reform, rehabilitate the individual. Well, even if you rehabilitate a convicted murderer that you just gave life to without the possibility of parole, what are you rehabilitating them for? They can't get out. They're not gonna be able to get out and re-enter society. It makes no sense. But anyway, this is what it is, man. That's the justice system at work. You know, that's our justice system at work. It's ours because we pay for it out of our taxpayer dollars. And that's just what it is. You know? That's what it is until we do something about it. And when will we do something about it? I don't fucking know. Well, the Amish were just shunning and exile those people. That's not enough. Because they can just come back, right? You shun and exile them, they can come back with 20 or 30 of their pedophile friends and kill everybody in that Amish community. No, fuck that. The Amish are doing it wrong. The non-aggression principle, it don't apply when you go after the children. When you attack children, the non-aggression principle goes out the window. Those who believe in it should not believe in it when your children are under attack. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's the times we live in. These are the times we live in. And it's just gonna get worse until it gets better. It's gonna get better, right? Eventually, the people will rise up and the world will be a better place for children. But before that happens, there's gonna be quite a bit of turmoil that we're gonna have to fight through. Quite a bit of adversity. You know what I'm saying? So just prepare for that. Just have to prepare for it. Make sure we're ready for it. Try by make it sell it was good. What was it? What's up, Ben? What was it? Yeah, they tried to take my channel down, y'all. I believe somebody came and flagged my channel, and didn't quite work out. I appealed it, and the appeal was granted, and thus here I am. Still rucking and trucking, still doing my live stream. Yo, shout out to those Canadian truckers, huh? Punk rock haters. So, yeah, shout out to those truckers in Canada. You know, you got people out here who want you to believe, oh, the truckers, good morning. They want you to believe, oh, the truckers are, they're Nazis and they're waving swastikas, shit like that. But if you look at the reason if you look at the why in regards to why they were waving that swastika, they were calling the Canadian government Nazis. But of course, they're gonna co-opt that and say, no, they're calling themselves Nazis, which doesn't make fucking sense because they are for freedom, right? If I call myself a freedom marcher, why would I wave a Nazi flag and say that I'm a Nazi? Because Nazis don't believe in that, right? They believe in subjugation. They believe in, you know, the superior race over the inferior race. They're supposed to control everything. That's not about freedom. They were calling the government Nazis. And we're supposed to be stupid enough to not know that, right? They think we're stupid enough to not understand that. And guess what? There are people out there that are stupid enough to believe that, to believe the Canadian government, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. You just have to use discernment and make your own decisions, right? That's what this is all about. That's what it's all about, y'all. It's about making what decision is best for you, using your discernment, using your common sense, and saying, well, let's put this together. You know, putting things together, connecting dots. That's what it's all about. And then the whole Confederate flag thing, well, for some people that is a symbol of freedom, right? It's a symbol of a free state, right? When the federal government is overreaching. Now, they were overreaching, trying to end slavery, so they say, but it's to those Southerners, right? To those Confederate states, that's not how they saw it. They saw it as, well, we should be free to practice slavery and all that other shit, which is bullshit, right? Because while you're free to use slaves, those slaves aren't free. So you don't really believe in freedom. The point is, it was more than, it had more to do with than just, it wasn't just about slavery, right? It was about federal overreach. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened one of the subjects of that had to do with slavery, right? And why did they want to end slavery in the first place? Well, because the revolts were costing money, because cotton was bringing in a lot of revenue for the federal government. And because of the revolts, they weren't producing enough. I mean, you're talking about, you had worldwide demand for cotton in America, for American cotton. And the federal government federal government is like, yo, you need to get these, I don't know what y'all need to do down there, but these slave revolts are getting out of control. you might want to end the slavery so that they can work willingly and give them a little chump change so they can be happy. Not enough for them to survive without picking cotton for you, but give them some sense of freedom and self-worth so that we can keep getting this cotton money. That's what it really was about. They didn't really, Lincoln didn't really give a shit about the slaves. But the point is, that Confederate flag was about telling the government to fuck off. No, we ain't trying to have that. We want to secede. That's what it was about. It was about secession. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand why that flag is triggering to some people. You know, it's just not triggering to me anymore because, well, it's just a symbol. You can't hurt me with a symbol. But like I said, the N-word, the N-word doesn't trigger me either, right? But I understand why it triggers some black people. And if a white person called a black person the N-word to their face, and that black person punched him in the jaw and broke his jaw and put him to sleep, hey, hey, you asked for it. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, freedom of speech does not preclude you from freedom of consequences. But I strongly believe in freedom of speech. It's just, I can't control how everyone is going to react to certain speech. So that's up to you. Exercise your freedom of speech, but understand there are things that come along with that. Just like I understand it. When I say shit, I understand that there are consequences. There are reactions that I'm going to get when I say certain things. It's a hollowed out tree. Tree stump here. You know, it just is. This is what it is. Just like if I decide to use certain words that will catch the algorithm of YouTube, I know, because it's a private platform, there are certain things they don't want me to talk about. And if I say the certain word in a certain way, and I talk about it in a certain way, they're going to give me a strike. That's just what it is. Exactly, all about accountability, shot in the clouds. Will we ever get a chance to talk to you in voice chat in Discord? Yeah, like I said, man, yeah, I will get on the Discord and do a voice chat. I just gotta find the time to do so. You know what I mean? I gotta figure it out, and I gotta find the time to do it. You know, because it would be good to talk to you guys. You know, back and forth. That's always good. You can say whenever you want to us in the voice chat Discord. Yeah, I know that. Oh, I know. Looks like some Canadians were having black parties last night. Oh, they were? Oh, interesting. Yeshua's Return put a link in the chat if y'all want to go check it out. But thanks for hitting that like button, y'all. Thanks for coming out and supporting your boy. If somebody wants to drop the Discord link, you know, I have a Discord server. I will do that very soon. You know, it's just this morning, I wanted to do this live stream while I was working and discuss these things because this is what I'm used to. You know what I mean? But I'll definitely get on Discord and holler at y'all at some point. You know what I mean? Let me see. Connector. Hey, how you doing? But it's a beautiful day. Man, this is quite beautiful, man. I'm loving this shit. You do not have to give the entire lobby the privilege to use your microphone if you want to capture the audience. I hear you. I hear you. I'll check it out. I'm sick of hearing not Seesville. That's funny. Very clever. Very clever. All right, y'all. I'm gonna shut this live stream down. And I gotta call my wife. But anyway, much love, y'all. Shannon and Lorette was good. Peace and blessings to you and your family in the chat. Congrats on the move. Thanks. I'm enjoying South Carolina. To me, it's beautiful. I haven't looked back. I really do not miss anything in California. Not even family. I gotta be real with y'all. You know, you tell people, oh, I miss family. You know what? It is what it is. I really just don't, I don't even miss family. Not because I don't love them, but because I'm moving on with my life. You know? They're stuck in this reality where, you know, everything's gonna work out for them without them doing the work. And if they feel like being in Cali is gonna help them do that, that's just what it is. I have to move on, mind, body, and spirit, from California, you know? There's to me really no difference in terms of not having that family around, because I got family here too. It's just another level of it's a different energy with the family I have out here than the family I have out there. Completely different energy for me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? We both notice it, and we're growing. We're growing as a family. We're growing as individuals. And my wife is happy, you know? My wife is happier than she thought she ever would be. And it didn't take her that long to achieve that happiness here in South Carolina. You know? She had perceptions of what the South was like. And yeah, we only been here for about a month. But, I mean, that's the thing about this part of the country. You don't need that much, you don't need that long to figure it out, right? Because, first of all, it's a smaller town, way less people, you know what I'm saying? Way less people, way less traffic, you know what I'm saying? Much less crime. Oh, there is crime here, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. There is crime in South Carolina. As a matter of fact, I think one of the cities in South Carolina is like top 10 in terms of, you know, murder rate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's places in South Carolina that are, you know, that could be pretty dangerous. But, you know, You just have to be on your P's and Q's, stay frosty, you know what I'm saying? And make sure when you're carrying, and you're carrying heavy, and stay alert, you know? Which you have much more capability of doing here than you do in California. I can't even defend myself by any means necessary in California. I can't even get close to it. But I can do so here. My life is in my hands more so than when I was in California. So that's just one of the many perks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm doing great. Do you know about the little bugs in the woods that apparently YouTube won't allow me to type in the name because it rhymes with biggers? Oh, the CH iggers? You can say chiggers. Why can't you say chiggers? Well, if they strike this channel, I'll just appeal and say I didn't say the N word. I said the CH word. These woods are dope. Whew. I haven't rucked in almost 3 weeks, y'all, so I'm a little rusty. You talking about chiggers? Yeah, I know about chiggers. Gotta be real careful with those. When I was in the Army, I knew people who got them. They didn't really fuck with me. But I know people that had them. It sucks. It's really a pain in the ass. But they never fucked with me. Oh, YouTube won't allow you to say it? Yeah, chiggers can be pretty bad. And then you got the brown recluses out here. Those can be pretty bad. You got a lot more snakes. You got a lot more nature out here to be cautious of. But hey, it's part of the trade-off, you know? It's part of the trade-off. Just got to be aware, be open, be careful, you know, and have the knowledge. Taking a few days off, throws off the workout routine big time. Yeah, it can. I've been working out. I just haven't been rucking. I've been working out. Haven't been eating the best. You know, I just got back on eating, you know, my proper eating routine. You know, I mean, I wasn't too off the rails. They were just, I was indulging in quite a bit over the last few weeks. You know, my birthday, all these little celebrations, but I'm back on my grizzly. So, you know, just got to get back in form. You got bit by a brown recluse and your finger turned black? When did you get bit by a brown recluse? Did you have to lose some of your finger? Yeah, if you get bit by a brown recluse, it's immediate. You need immediate attention to lose the least amount of flesh. You gotta be real careful with those. Squirrel. Am I allergic to bees? No, I'm not allergic to bees. I've gotten stung by bees multiple times. I'm not allergic. Are you allergic to bees? Can you do any beekeeping? Beekeeping is definitely an option that we are working on, me and my group. That's definitely going to be part of the plan. We're trying to do whatever we can to be self-sustainable, self-sufficient. So beekeeping is definitely on that list, for sure. You put charcoal on it, skin fell off your knuckle? Oh, okay. So you caught it. I know a guy, basic training. We were out there in Columbus, Georgia. Well, Fort Benning. And he got bit right here in the webbing of his, between, he got bit like right here. And yeah, he lost pretty much that whole shit because he waited too long to get it taken care of. Just tripped on a root, but tripped on a root. But I caught myself, of course. Yeah, he lost this whole part of his hand. He lost the flesh. You can't even see it. Yeah. He lost the flesh all up in here. You got some antibiotics? Good. It's good to keep a stash of antibiotics, y'all. Real shit. Just make sure if you use them, you replenish your body with probiotics. Yes, beeswax is great. I love beeswax. I love beeswax. Good. Anyway, I'm getting off this, y'all. Y'all stay up. Don't know if I'll do a live stream later or even just get on Discord later. We'll see. But I'll holler at y'all later. Much love, like, share, subscribe. And remember, let's keep marching forward toward freedom.